Continuing coverage, 3 people have been detained following a possible fight inside of the Valdosta Mall on Saturday. Now, despite public circulation, the Valdosta Police says that no officers in the mall reported hearing any gunshots or found any evidence of a shooting. Now, I want you to take a look at this video. This is a video taken from inside the mall. We can hear shoppers screaming, "What is going on?" We also see police officers walking and running into the mall with rifles. Then we see some children holding hands and running out of the mall with their parents. We see families running out of the stores. And if you take a listen closely, we can hear the sound of children screaming at the top of their lungs and the question being repeated, "What happened?" The Valdosta Police Department answered that question to us today in a press release saying in part, quote, "On August 2nd, 2025 at 6:20 p.m., a Valdosta police officer was working extra duty at the Valdosta Mall located at 1700 Norman Drive. The officer was notified by mall security personnel that there was a possible fight in the parking lot and that one of the subjects involved appeared to have a firearm. As the officer approached the group of males in the parking lot, they began to run. Now, while running, the officer saw a 15-year-old male throw a gun under a vehicle. She was able to apprehend the 15-year-old and recovered the firearm, which was reported stolen through the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office. Now, as other Valdosta police officers arrived at the mall, the initial officer at the scene pointed out other subjects who were involved in the fight who had run from her. Officers located a 16-year-old male juvenile and a 17-year-old identified as Foster. They both were taken into custody in front of the food court. While officers were inside the mall searching for the subjects involved in the fight, calls received through mall security and E911 about an active shooter inside the mall, right? Officers began treating the incident as an active shooter call. Then they began searching the mall for any active threat. And according to police, at no time did officers inside the mall hear any gunshots or locate any evidence of any type of shooting or active shooter.
We tried to go back in there and it was like, it's an active shooting.
But nobody shot.
Yeah.
We was in Hibbits and we seen everybody running, so we just ran. We ran, we took over.
You see one person running, you know you
gotta run too.
Now, that was witness reports, and there were no injuries reported, and the case is still under investigation, and more charges could be forthcoming. Let's take a look at those charges now. According to the police, the 16-year-old was charged with obstruction of an officer, which is a misdemeanor, while the 15-year-old juvenile was charged with theft by receiving stolen property, firearms, which is a felony, and possession of a firearm by a minor, which is a misdemeanor, and obstruction of an officer, which is also a misdemeanor. The 17-year-old Foster was charged with obstruction of an officer.